Navigating the world of different options available for senior living can be very overwhelming. So I'd like to just try to explain to you very simply a few of the different more popular living options, what they're called and what the differences are. Of course, we start with somebody living at home in their own home by themselves. Okay, so now what happens when the time comes when that person maybe needs a little more help, maybe isn't really quite safe living at home alone? They may decide to move to an independent living. That's in a community where you still have your own living space, but you live more in a community. So, God forbid, in an emergency or if you need help, there's more people around. Oftentimes, in the independent living communities, meals are provided, activities are provided, and so it might give the person a little more opportunity for socialization, and they don't have to worry about cooking for themselves. As their care needs escalate, maybe they need a little help with medication. Maybe they need help with showering or bathing and other such things. You might consider an assisted living facility. Again, this is something in community, but the care level is a little higher at an assisted living facility where there's more aids available and more assistance with what we call the activities of daily living. So as someone's needs for those increases, and it's more and more difficult and unsafe to live alone, an assisted living facility is a good option. Now, if the person's level of care increases even more, what if they need some sort of IV treatments or some sort of medical daily treatments? Or perhaps they're really confined to a wheelchair and they have even more difficulty performing even more activities of daily living, where they really cannot even shower alone, even with supervision, or they can't even eat themselves without a little bit of assistance. At that highest level of care, we're looking at a skilled nursing facility. Definitely much more like a hospital environment. And when people think of a nursing home, they're often thinking about a skilled nursing facility. Those are your very basic differences between the different types of living. So just keep those in mind. We start with independent, the level of care goes up, usually assisted living, and then at the highest level is that skilled nursing facility, what you think about a nursing home. In terms of Medicaid options, there are different programs available at each level of care. So I'm not going to explain the differences between all the different Medicaid programs, but just understand where you are or where your loved one is in terms of where they are living and the level of care that they require.